common fear that I hear a lot when talking to people about ATVs is the fear of their ATV getting stolen. It seems like everybody knows somebody or is related to somebody or has had their ATV or side-by-side stolen. I was kind of in a weird way one of those guys last year at Mud Nationals. My Ranger wasn't stolen. I had loaned it out to a guy. Well, you know, I know better than that. I've been to 9 Mud Nationals already, and I know not to loan your ride out at Mud Nationals, but I did it anyway. And this fella takes it out about 10 o'clock at night on Friday night, and he goes back into the Bermuda Triangle down there at Mud Creek. And, well, you know what happened after that. He got buried up, he got stuck, he burned up the belt, the winch pulled the battery down, and he had to leave it in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. However, the good thing for me was I had installed the RidersEye GPS unit on my Ranger just before Mud Nationals. The next morning when they got back to camp, he told me that my Ranger was broke, it was stuck, and it was lost. And my first reaction was to get really torqued. But then I started thinking about it, and I realized that I had just put the RidersEye GPS on the Ranger right before Mud Nationals. I got the iPhone out, logged into my account, and not only did it give me the coordinates of my Ranger, it showed it on a GPS Google Earth looking map, and we were physically able to view where my Ranger was sitting. We jumped in somebody else's ride, we go down there, and it took us within about 50 feet of where my Ranger was sitting in the woods. So, I mean, this was a happy story for me because I had just loaned it out. However, if it had been stolen, I'd have been able to do the same thing. I would have known exactly where my Ranger was sitting. The GPS unit is hooked up to the battery, it's concealed, nobody knows it's there. I mean, you have to actually look for this thing to find it. So if somebody steals your ATV or your side-by-side, if they're not looking to disable the GPS, they won't even know they're being tracked. You can set this thing up for geo fences, for towing. Every time my Ranger gets moved from my house to my shop, I get a text message. You can set it up all kind of ways. This is truly one of the best things that have ever come out for an ATV. Get yours at High Lifter and enjoy it and feel safe.